What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are going to take a look at the upcoming cosmetics in the Echoes of Dissent season on the Pioneer server. There are some absolutely gorgeous pieces in there and some stuff you can even obtain day one, where I was absolutely positive that it's going to be some side quest stuff or something, some stuff you really have to work for, but no, it will be fairly easy to grab. I want to show you these pieces, we can take a look at them, but before we do that, let's take a look at the last highlight in terms of cosmetics we got in this season. And I just obtained the Ravaged Realm set, and we have to take a look at that because I absolutely love this set. There it is. The full armor was from the Ravaged Realm of this season, a shining armor. I absolutely love it. Back piece looks nice on it as well. The only thing I personally don't like is that they didn't give us a fitting helmet for this armor. That would have been great, like a full fitting helmet with this silver shining look, with this metallic look. I don't think we're ever going to get a helmet that really fits this, sadly. So that's a thing. By the way, if you're wondering about the eyes that I use here, I think they absolutely fit this well. They are the Undercurrent Moonlight eyes for the first season of Rosie cosmetics in the upgraded form. Those have like this silver look and I absolutely like them. You could probably go for some blue eyes or something as well. So absolutely great cosmetic set in my opinion. Regarding cosmetic sets of this season, we have to mention another thing though. Rosie cosmetics ends in 3 days. I am still considering going for it and getting the upgraded parts. Let me know down in the comments if you are interested in watching that and watching another Rosie cosmetic summoning session where we get this entire set. Tell me your opinion on that down in the comments. It is going to go away in the 3 days. The skin is going to stay, it's just going to go down to the Tazi skin. And what you have to know is the pity timer is going to reset. So if you're now like me at, for example, 15, more to go to the next set. After this set goes away, this will go back to 30. So either we summon until we get the next Rosie cosmetic piece to drop, or we just have to live with the reset. Also, Velvet Store going to reset or going to go to the next piece. It's going to be the last chance you have to get the Hodgkin's skin for some time. I got this already, and thus you have to consider whether or not you want some of those cosmetics. But now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pioneer server. As you know, this is a testing version, so things are subject to change. Might happen that we see different things appear on the live update, but so close to the release of this, I reckon it's probably going to be pretty precise in terms of what we are going to see on the global server. So first, let's check out the Rosie cosmetic summons. This is going to be an absolutely gorgeous set, I have to say. This set is again acquirable like the same. You need Rosie crystals to summon it, and what I see and what I very much so enjoyed on this is that we finally have some animated pieces. Look at that. This is the back piece, which is, I mean, some people were talking about that it's a little bit questionable. It's kind of a well, okay, which I think is fancy, I guess. It is extravagant, of course. This is a cloak, however, which is really, really fancy. So if we go out of this menu, go a little bit back, maybe unequip this well, this cloak is this piece. So this is completely animated, and I thought, well, this had to be the case, in my opinion, already for the first season set. I already said it. We had all the opportunity there to go for flames on that set, to even go for some black flames, which I think would have been absolutely gorgeous. Overall, this set looks great though, with the pearls and everything. Really, really nice. Let's equip the well back and look at the female version as well. So there's our well, and by the way, there are eyes in here. We have those bluish eyes, and we also have, which is very, very tough to see actually, let me scroll in there. We have some slight makeup over here with the blue lines, so that's something to note. And if we go for the female version, looks like this. Not much close there. Hopefully that doesn't get me banned on YouTube. Otherwise that would be quite bad. But also here we get the fully animated back piece, which is really, really nice and looks absolutely gorgeous. And I definitely like that. Physique type B maybe for some people. And then we also, of course, have an upgraded version that you can acquire with some extra points. And this is the upgraded version. So when I showed this to some people, they immediately told me, well, it's not really worth for them to upgrade that. So it is a color switch. It is really not more than that. I think the well might be a little bit different. Is it? Give me a second. I didn't see that before. So we had the well over here. Oh no. Okay, it's really just the color switch. I was thinking like the leaves there would be a little bit different. It is pink, of course, if you prefer that. That is the way to go, but of course it's a massive extra amount of spending. If we go to the female version once again, looks like this. It's pretty gorgeous, I guess. So a nice set. I don't know if I want to go for the second version, but I like the animated part, so probably the animated things, I'm probably going to get both versions of those. Back to the Rosie cosmetic store. In the Rosie store, we now also find the Chimera skin down there. The Flaming Hymn set and the Obsidian Moss set are available. Also the Heathen skin. If you look at the Chimera set, I don't own this one yet. In terms of like just looking at it, I have to be honest, that is the least, well, this is the one that I like the least probably of all the skins that we had so far. If we compare that, for example, to the Heathen skin, I really like this one because it had this little detail in the back of the leaf that she's carrying, that you just had this palace there, and there were some fine things that I really enjoyed about this skin. With the special animations there on the Talisman skin. I really wonder what they did on the Chimera skin. We saw it a little bit in the trailer. Am I a big fan of this? Really gets carried by the hero, I guess. It's a very popular hero getting a pretty good looking skin, so I reckon this is going to be liked by many people. So next thing, we're going to jump over the Velvet store because in my opinion, the Golden Rose store this time around, quite insane. And this is like really the number one tip that I want to give you guys. If you really like cosmetics, check out the Golden Rose store. Don't miss out on this because look at this. They gave us some minor beards here for the silver beard over there, and the one that I'm a big fan of, the Smith hair. It is the Hugin beard. I absolutely love it. I guess you have to kind of make the design around it, but we get some extra pieces, so you'll probably want to take a little bit of a pause there. Plain dungaree. Some pretty fitting clothes actually for the beard. Hammer knots. We got the Bold Inventor, which honestly, the little cockpits absolutely like. It's a pretty great set. And then the Bold Crop, which is a great hair. So absolutely stunning things here in this set. The Elegant Robe, honestly, this is like 2 details away from being good enough for a noble path or something. It's an absolutely nice set. It's not like super much standing out, but it's very, very nice. And then I want to show you guys one more piece that is in here. Where have they hidden that? Have I already missed that? Wait a second, did they remove it? Oh no, wait a second, I have to check this out. Okay, I'm confirmed stupid, but I will scroll through the rest of those, because the rest of those I don't think are that insane, some of which are definitely from the last season. But I want to show you guys everything in here in case I missed something, just so that you see all the things. And then we go to the Velvet store, to the thing that I wanted to show you guys actually. This is the new set, the Rosarium Dawn set, with a little bit of a camera there. It looks like something from Bavaria, if I'm honest. As a German already know, of course. Am I a big fan of this? It's not really my style, if I'm honest. It's not really my style, I know about the camera. But I thought, yeah, okay, you can tell me down below if you like it. It's not really something for me. Lily May finally getting a skin. Honestly, cool skin, but I think they are a little bit late. Like, if I look back 1 season, maybe 2 seasons, Lily May was used a ton. Now she's kind of fallen out of meta. Now she has the skin, and this is a little bit annoying, if I'm honest, because I kind of wished she had the skin earlier. So right here we get some absolutely gorgeous eyes, the thick mist eyes, which we can scroll in on a little bit. I think. Wait, kind of, yeah. Move the camera up. I think those eyes are pretty great. Also great with the armor set from Ravage Realm from this season. So if you have that, that is a perfectly fine replacement for the eyes that I'm currently using, maybe even a better one. So those are some very nice silver eyes, and if you need some silver eyes, those are definitely there. Radiant Blossom, maybe also with the second set from Rosie Cosmetics now. Here's a little bit of a close-up. Doesn't of course fit this set, but it's a very remarkable eye piece. It's a very remarkable eye color that you will definitely see when you equip it on your character. So I definitely like this one. Thick mist paint. I don't think it's pretty great. I mean, it's the use of this, the use of the thick mist paint, which are like those dark things below eyes, is of course in this season where you have the minor dwarfs to kind of give them the dust appearance of somebody that just came down up from the mines. That is, of course, the idea of this. Radiant Blossom paint, the white here, actually, I guess. I don't see the idea behind this. For the other one I do. I guess if you want to make like a dwarven set, it makes sense. And not all of this seems to be new. Like some of those pieces seem to be returning. I was a little bit quite confused by the spring mirror actually being like a legendary set or an epic set. I don't know why this is the case actually. Somebody can tell me down in the comments. I would be happy about it. I think some of those are returning things, and now I mean like we have to go to the big thing. The hammer. I love it. I mean, you can even make it bigger, which is pretty cool. You can make it bigger because it's a back piece. We can now adjust those. So if you want a really big hammer on your back, this is something that you can do. And of course, for the dwarven style, a hammer such like this, absolutely great. And we get a fitting crown as well. We just don't get the armor piece. This one is a little bit high up on my head, I think. Should be a little bit lower, but we can adjust that. I think an armor set with this would be great. Maybe they do something like this for Ravaged Realm. If they really did something like this for Ravaged Realm, then you have to come back to this. This one, some people told me they think it's a joke. But like, it's fancy. It's like just a fish for your head. You could in theory move this a little bit and put it somewhere else, I guess. If you make like a fisherman set, this could be pretty cool. I'm not too sure. I just like the idea. I mean, imagine you're sitting in the office there at AFK Journey and you say like, well, what could we do? Like, let's put the fish on the head of the guy. People must have looked at this guy like he's a very weird person, I think. But I congratulate you on going through with it. Yeah, the spring antlers I definitely have. I have those fox ears. I'm not sure about the fierce horns, but I feel like I got those. Elgin ponytail I definitely have seen before. We got some of the tattoos back. There's a shape-shifting scroll in here for 4,000, which is insanely expensive. Keep in mind you can switch even the gender of your character one time for free. So if you like the female clothes in here more, or the female fashion items, then you can switch your character to female. It's an option one time for free, I think it was. So, definitely some insane cosmetics that are in here. There are some more though. First of all, a little bit of a dwarf set. I thought we'd just go for has the dust in there, has the hair. We really do lack proper hair though, because the color is a little bit off. Put the hammer on the back. We can't move this stuff sadly because we don't own it. But this is from the new Noble Path, so I wanted to show you guys this as well. And this would be a full dwarf set. I think I kind of like the idea of this. Maybe if you move some stuff around, that could be a little bit nice. I wanted to go for the crown here as well, for the rock crown. But if you can't move it, then it's really, I don't know why, it's a little bit too high. Have to correct myself, it's not from the new Noble Path. This is this one actually. Artisan's Core it's called. Looks pretty fancy. We got those wonderful things. If we go to Unlock Secret Travelogue, we can see this is the new offer that we have there with the hair piece. Looks fairly similar to one we had in Season 1, if I'm honest. And then we have a very nice armor piece together with the offers that we have at the moment in there. Favorite Road is the old one. Noble Path, I don't think... Yeah, it is also the very old one, actually. So those are the Noble Path offers there. And then lastly, we have to check out some of the things that are just in there right now that I didn't really find inside the game yet. Or so we have to check them out here. So this one was from the Season Handbook. Season Handbook meaning the Season Quest. So this is also a really, really nice one, I think. Makes it look kind of bulky, which is pretty cool. Golden Rose, also seemingly a new one. And then we have the Bold Inventor. It's a little bit, it's a similar style, really. But it's a little bit smaller in this details, and we are already at the Golden Rose for the Elegant Robe, and then the last piece is this Forest Robe from Royal City Unveiled. So also seems to be a story quest over there. Yeah, it is pretty stylish, I think. Not too insane. And I think that's about it, because then we are already at the next upcoming things, at least for this category here. Of course, we have the 2 new entries that we already saw. And over here, we can always go by rarity, by the way. So if we see the newest entry to the rarity will always be on the right. So we can very easily identify those over here. The hairstyle we have already seen, so this is nothing new. This is the hairstyle that comes with the Secret Travelogue. This one is from the Velvet Store, has 3 different styles. So this is from the new cosmetic set there that you can buy as a set. And then we have Velvet Store for Verdant Hair, Echoed Hair Dough, and Amber Dance Crop, which are also 3 different hair colors, which I think is very, very nice. This is from the secret track from this season, so we know that. And then we have some of the more common ones. Season handbook, that is from together with the fashion style we just saw with this one. So those two come together. I think they fit fairly well. Could also combine those, of course. That will also work. So really, really nice in that sense. And it's honestly insane to me how many cosmetics there are. Because this one is one that we have already seen, which also looks good with this set. Which also looks good with this set, Golden Rose Bold Crop. The dark hair from Golden Rose, a little bit longer one, actually really nice. Plain white hair, which people have asked for. People have asked for plain white hair. This is actually a really long one. I think people will definitely use that one. This one is old, so in terms of hair, that's already it. Back pieces. We saw the well already, we saw the hammer, and those are really the only two additions to back pieces that we have right now. Headwear, if we go into it, is a little bit more interesting. This one, of course, being from Rosie Cosmetics from the new set. We saw it in blue and in pink. And if we go in there, we have a fish, we have the crown, those we already saw. And then we have the clergy cap from a story quest called Unfulfilled Wish, which seems to be a mushroom on your head. So very, very fancy. I will unequip this though because it will overshadow everything else. And then we have to kind of scroll through those because there are actually quite some new headwears in here. We have the Indris one, the mini Indris looks very cool. Mini Kulu, also actually like. We have a mini Mirror, I don't think I've ever seen. Mini Iron, looks a little bit grumpy. Talene, fairly cool. The shark here. That is great. Sharky is absolutely great. And the Scalita. I think you can't make a better mini Scalita there. And there you go, Odie. It is kind of interesting that we didn't have Odie. Like, if there's one hero that is so iconic in this game, it would be Odie. So you would really expect Odie to be in there. We have Brutus, and now you have to prepare yourself. Well, first Fresto. I kind of expected the copy to be in there too. But now you have to prepare yourself a little bit because the export is going to be insane. We have Smokey, and we have to kind of zoom out a little bit for that. Smokey and Murky, and they are on top of each other. It looks absolutely great. Murky actually standing on the back of Smokey there. Absolutely fancy. In terms of face wear, this one is new. We somehow got those glasses. I don't know. They seem to be new. So I have no idea about that. And there we got something interesting. We got a mysterious mask that you can obtain from the story quest Burden of the Crown. I love it, because actually with some of the darker sets it will really synergize very, very well. So it could be really nice. Maybe I quickly equip some hair that doesn't block it that much. But that could really work, or we could just go for all out with some white hair here. Yeah, I can see that work. So seems to be like basically the only addition that we have right here. Velvet Store got some of those classes, but I think those are from this season. And then we go into the cloak section. Obsidian Wraith is what we already got from Clash Runs last season. I don't think there's anything new in here. Yeah, Arcanist Cloak, I know that. So there is nothing new here. But we can check out the skin. Maybe there's something, Velvet Store skin. Then we have eyes. In terms of eyes, those are, of course, the new ones. I'll probably put the glasses away for a second, otherwise you can't really see the eyes. Those are, of course, the new ones, which I really like with the two different colors. And really go into eyes. Velvet Store, we already saw those. Those are all new. I like all the three new eyes that we have right there. Those are all pretty great. Makeup. This is the one that is from the Rosie Cosmetics. Didn't even see that it has this little stripe on the nose there as well. In blue and in pink. And then we have this one, Bitter Reprisal, which doesn't state a source yet, interestingly enough. Check this out. No source at all in there. It is a little bit of a scar. With a symbol, it looks like a burn mark. What could this be, guys? Very interesting. Looks like, you know, like if somebody has an iron, burning a glowing iron and stamped you with it. Think this is the source of it? Because it doesn't say a source. Blessings leave both memories and wounds. Would kind of fit with that. Interesting. Velvet Store, Radiant Blossom Paint, is the one we saw before. That is the Thick Mist Paint, the Dust. And this one, Poker Face, I don't know if we saw that before. It's kind of a cool idea that they have there. And Frenzied Warpaint, I think, is from the one before. Body Paint. I don't know if the Frenzied marks, I think those are new. Those look good. I like them. And other, we already saw the beard. So that is about it in terms of cosmetics for this season. Tell me down below which one you like the most, which one will you go for first. For me, it's definitely 100% not the Noble Turban. It is definitely 100% the beard of the dwarves right here. The Smith hair, I will go for this, and the bald crop. Like all those ones for gold, they're so insane. Can't wait to buy them all. We could have bought them. I just realized there was nothing blocking me from actually buying them because they are incredibly cheap. It doesn't even change the number that I have there. I wanted to have them in there for you guys, but I could have made the dwarven set. Okay, all about that. If you want to prepare, by the way, for Velvet Store and for Rosie Cosmetics and everything like that, then one good thing that you can do is actually check out our sponsor lootbar.gg, because right there you get the cheapest dragon crystals that you can find on the market. If you register there today, you can get a 10% discount coupon and a 3% discount coupon. On top of that, use the link down in the description if you want that 3% discount coupon. And also if you want to support this channel. I personally use this myself. Direct top up and login top up, both absolutely valid options. I used login top up the last time, was very, very fast. So if you want some cheap dragon crystals, definitely check out Lootbar. And with that, I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.